From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kansas City, second baseman, number 15.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. One away.
Batting second.
In now is John Jay.
John
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Toles.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew Toles is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in, Paulo Orlando. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Lucas Duda now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So stepping in, Jorge Soler. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he lays off there 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the third. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Orlando is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out. Number 1.
First baseman.
Now batting, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Chris Taylor. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Alcides
and that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Ready now, Jason Hamill, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, a double play. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
And the center fielder is under it to make the. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up the second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Catcher.
So digging in now, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay home. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hamill sets. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes, 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at the dive. Touché, sir. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
John Jay.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taylor has a read on it, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paulo Orlando, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike.
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Turner.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Hit to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter.
Now in the box, number 35. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting. Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate,
fielder number 3,
Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. And he'll just step on second for the fourth. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kansas City, first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
That's a ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jorge Soler goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Arresteres Escobar
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Swing and a little tapper. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
The pitcher number
at the plate, Jason Hamill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a ball hit in the air. Taylor on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
15,
and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Royals can't cash. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Logan Forsythe.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Duda will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Rich Hill hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And that's up and in for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
To 2-2 now.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Center fielder, Andrew Cole.
Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Toles stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw to second for the force out. And in now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
John Jay.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Salvador Perez.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. On the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Number 35.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 35. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder number 3.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hamels is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Next for the Dodgers.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that misses inside, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Soler. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in to try it again. Lucas Duda, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Duda
takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball
now
there.
batting,
Lucas Duda becomes the first out of the inning. Jorge Soler is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
Hitting for the pitcher, Hamill. Number 19, Chesler Cuthbert.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. And he's got a great chance to turn this game on its head. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. 1 run scores. Here's the tying run to score. Now the relay home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he struck him out. Digging in once again, John Jay. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
John Jay.
Pedro Baez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. A swing and Chris Withrow gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now batting, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Pitcher number 52.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 27, Matt Kemp.
In there, no balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Therefore, it is Duda, and he's got it 1 away. So they'll make a matchup move here. And bring on on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and how about that for an entrance? Tony Cingrani will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Seager has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Paulo Orlando. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Brandon Maurer answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Moustakas on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 35. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Too high. And it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chris Taylor stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Called strike 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Number 2.
Hit in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Melky Cabrera.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And he struck him. Kelvin Herrera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Moustakas is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Franklin Gutierrez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Now a swing and he pops him up, and this should do it. Merrifield is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He hoped the opposition may have had, and for that he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this and you can call on to shut the door for you.